Hey everybody, it's John Madel. Another episode of the Porch Show. As you can see, I am not outside. It's uh it's about 14 degrees, so I decided to bring the Porch Show into my bedroom here. Just watching some football. Uh I told a story the other day. Um Hold on, let me get this camera adjusted real quick. Uh I told a story the other day with I stay up really late at night, and I wake up super early in the morning, and sometimes I have to take naps during the day. And my mom has to get up early a couple days a week to go to her job. She's a Weight Watcher coach leader in the Blue Ash area. If you ever need to go to a meeting for Weight Watchers, she'll be glad to help you. She's super cool. Um, but anyway, the other morning, this is kind of it's not a long story, but she has a Keurig, so I get her coffee ready, and I cut an orange for her because she eats an orange every morning. And a couple years ago, she broke her wrist, and she couldn't cut an orange for herself because her wrist was messed up. So I started cutting an orange for her, and like I said, getting her coffee ready, and I get up about 3:30 or 4 a.m., and I'm wide awake, and I'm lucky that I'm able to go back to bed. I assume that thumbs up was from my number one fan, Officer Randy Reynolds. So thank you for that. So anyway, I'm wide awake. My mom's just waking up about 6 a.m. And I always say crazy things to her to make her laugh. So I say stuff to her like, I will wipe that smile right off your little face. Or like, jokingly be mean to her. And she always knows I'm joking and stuff. But the other morning I was like, we need some motherfucking waffles up in this bitch, Mom. And it's 6 a.m. She hasn't even had her coffee yet. And this is what my very proper mother, who grew up in the 40s and 50s, has to deal with. But I'm not all bad. If you asked her, she'd say I was a good son, despite everything y'all know about me. But once again, for those just tuning in, I'm in my bed watching football, hoping the Falcons can mount a comeback here. And smoking cigarettes gets a little more challenging. This time of year, it's hard to keep my cigarettes lit when it's minus 49 degrees outside. But I try. My mom told me the other day that 15 minutes out in the cold does the same for your metabolism as I don't know, an hour of jogging or something. It didn't sound right. I think she misquoted whatever article she was reading, but I'm still out there on the porch waving to people and whatever. I don't give a shit if it's cold. My parents refuse to let me smoke inside, which is fine. It's their house, and they don't smoke, but I'm still out there. doing my thing, wearing my snow hat. I got another one that's like a hat with like fur and stuff with the flap and the ear flaps. I might have to wear that next time. So if you have any topics, the 2 or 3 people that are watching, if you have any topics you want to discuss, feel free to comment below. I didn't prepare a song for karaoke tonight. I wasn't feeling in the mood to sing and whatever. I don't even know if people like when I sing, or I don't really care, honestly. But love singing, love telling stories. Let me think if I can think of a story here. Well, this is kind of a this is a little, it's kind of crude. I'll try to keep it as clean as I can. But so anyway, so my friends and I went to a music festival when we were teenagers. I can't remember where it was. It was like, it could have been Vermont. It could have been Columbus. I'm not really sure where it was, but one of the like staples of a hippie festival is garlic grilled cheese sandwiches, and they usually have like burrito and pizza trucks. And so, you know, you can probably imagine what goes on at a hippie festival, as far as, you know, what goes on. And then I'm eating food all weekend, of course. Burritos, pizza, grilled cheese, whatever. And like, I have to go to the bathroom one morning after my morning coffee, and I look into the porta potty, and like, it was really gross inside. So like, I didn't want to like use the porta potty. So I ended up not using the porta potty all weekend. So we finally get out of this festival, and we go to a McDonald's to get some food and clean up a little bit, try to re-socialize ourselves back into society. And I remember I got the urge to use the restroom again, and it had been 3 or 4 days that I had refrained from using the porta potties at the festival. So anyway, I go into this bathroom. It's one of those like family bathrooms with like the diaper changing station, and it's like a nice McDonald's. Like, I don't know if you've ever been in a McDonald's where you were like, wow, this is actually a pretty nice restaurant. Like, I can't believe I can get food here for like 17 cents or whatever. So anyway, so I'm in the bathroom stall, and it was, you know, about three days worth of eating and drinking liquor and all that stuff. And I'm using the bathroom, and I guess I'm getting pretty loud with the grunting and stuff like that. You know, I'm kind of having a hard time here. And so I'm using the bathroom. When I went into the bathroom, there was no one there. So I was probably in the bathroom stall for like 10 minutes. And I come out of the bathroom stall, and there's like two or three fathers like clenching their sons like to their legs and like trying to protect them from this obviously evil man who was using the bathroom, making all the noise and such. And when I told that story to my mom, I always say that's when I used the restroom and scared a family of 4. So I scared some dads and sons after a long night, or after a long weekend at a hippie festival. If you have any song requests, I'll consider them for the next Porch show. It'll probably be indoors here for a while. If you have any stories that you haven't heard on here, let me know. This is a pretty free-form show here, so I'll try to think of a better story. I know I have a better story than that. Well, I guess there was a time, there was another music festival I went to. It happens every Memorial Day and Labor Day weekend. It's called Hookahville. The main band is Acoustic Hookah. My friend's band, the Rumpke Mountain Boys, play there, I think, twice a year. I think they're like a staple of the festival. I've probably been to like 7 or 8 of them. And one year, Blues Traveler was one of the bands that was there, which was kind of a big ticket for a small little Ohio hippie music festival. So anyway, me and one of my best friends, are at Hookahville, and Blues Traveler plays. And this is after John Popper had lost all the weight. And he had this thing, it was a microphone, but it had some sort of harmonica device like attached to it, so he could like alter the way it sounded when he was playing harmonica and like performing or whatever. So anyway, that was really neat. So at Hookahville, it's just a big field full of people. And people just gather around in the field and listen to the bands or whatever. So it's real like spread out. It's not like you're not like crammed into the crowd or anything. But like when you get close to the stage, it does get a little crowded. So the whole weekend I carried around a backpack of Budweiser, and I would just crack open a Budweiser whenever I felt like it. And whatever, people smoke whatever, and it's pretty loose supervision. So but anyway, so, I had been drinking all day, my buddy had been drinking all day, and Blues Traveler's playing on the stage. It's the only time I'd ever seen them, and I was like, follow me, buddy, and I just kind of did like the football thing, and like plowed my way through about 25, 30 rows of people, and we ended up front row for Blues Traveler, and it was super cool. Back when I started going to Hookahville, for the whole weekend, it was like, I want to say $40, maybe $35 back in 1998, And I think they're up to like I think they're like $110 for a 2 or 3 day pass now. So it's pretty cool. I've met Acoustic Hookah, which not many people have even heard their music, but I have an autographed ticket by them. I've met them. Super cool guys. So, and if anyone out there plays music, that's always a good time. Having musical guests on the show. Nick Yeesy's the only musical guest that's ever been on, and it was super fun. So, anyway, if you want to see more of my videos, I haven't figured out how to get Kindle videos downloaded to YouTube, but I do have my own YouTube channel. It's just called John Madel, The Porch Show. And I have a ton of videos on there if you want to subscribe, or if you want to just watch videos on there. You don't have to subscribe. And I've written 2 books. They're on Amazon. Just search my name, read my books, and I always feel like I'm one of those people that's like if, I don't know, I always feel like I'm that guy who's like, I know a guy, like, whatever is happening, like, you need a new air conditioner, like, I know a guy, like, I always feel like I can help people out, like, get the hookup and stuff, but it could be my imagination. But, whatever, I always try to help people. So anyway, that's enough for tonight, and, if you have ideas for the show, I'm always taking ideas to spice it up a little bit. Maybe I'll do a couple beer bongs one episode. But, anyway, see y'all later.